Mopork here, bringing you another dungeon boss guide in Wildstar. Last up in the ruins of Kelborath is Forgemaster Tro'gun. Note that Tro'gun has 4 interrupt armor. The fight begins with Tro'gun channeling Exonite weapon at his forge. Volcanic eruptions will burst out around the outer portions of the map and spew random fireballs around the volcanoes. Ranged attacks of 25 meters or longer will be able to reach the boss during this introduction. Tro'gun will periodically cast Volcanic Strike. This attack will track the tank within the boss's melee range. This attack can do lethal damage since it will do a high initial burst, knock down, and leave a volcano on the ground afterwards, racking up tank damage quickly. One tactic for interrupting this is to have at least 2 interrupts on each player and throw 1 on each cast, because the boss will cast this once or twice before casting Forgemaster's Call. Forgemaster's Call will summon 7 orbs of fire that slowly travel towards Tro'gun. Picking these orbs up will grant a stacking buff called Surge of Primal Fire. These orbs will grant a stacking buff for 5% increased damage. If Tro'gun picks these up, they will buff him as well, and each orb will cause his attacks to explode for high damage to the entire group. The challenge requires that Tro'gun is not allowed to receive any orbs. At 50%, Tro'gun will run back to the forge and begin casting Exonite weapon. Exonite shards will fly out of the forge in a bullet hell style fashion, doing high damage each hit. It's recommended that you move far away from the forge to make avoiding the shards easier. Afterwards, Tro'gun will continue as normal with one exception. Forgemaster's Call will now shoot Exonite shards at the same time. A good tactic to use against this is to stay further away from Tro'gun during this and prioritize your survival over picking up the orbs. Meanwhile, it's a good idea for the tank to save his defensive cooldowns for this, and act as a goalie to attempt to pick up the orbs that your team might miss. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn about the next boss in Kelborath, click the link above. Until then, once again, this is Mopork. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time.